Hey everyone, it's Melissa with Sunday Chats with Melissa, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here and would like to subscribe, you can do so down below. Do it before you leave. And you can also ring the bell, which will give you notifications every time I upload, which is Tuesdays, Thursdays, and on Sundays. Sundays is where you really get the good stuff. That's my Sunday Chats. That's the whole reason I started this channel, was for the wellness, beauty, living your best life, sharing things with each other so that we can all live our best lives. So Sunday Chats are always up on Sundays, and so you'll want to come back and check those out. So you can also ring the bell and then you won't miss it. Okay, so today's tutorial is going to be all about Benefit. I love Benefit products. I just started using them maybe like in the last year, but today we're going to use one of their it's really a full palette. It's called Party Like a Flockstar. I think it's beautiful. Still getting used to my technology here. Just checking over in the monitor. But inside of it is gorgeous. It has this beautiful mirror that you can use, but it also has, it also has some lip colors on the far right side over here. Lord have mercy. Over here. You guys should just look here. So it has some lip colors here. It has eye colors here, a bronzer and highlighter, and some blushes right there. It's amazing. I love this. Also, their blush bar. This is the whole kit of just blushes, and it is amazing. I don't know if you can see all of that, but this is like the entire blush bar, where it has California, Gold Rush, Dandelion, Hula, and Rockateur, and also this darling little brush. I also picked up the Cheekleader one, which I picked up in the pink. There was also a bronze one, and it has some different blushes in here. So I'm all set for blushes for a while. Oh, almost not. But what's really nice about these Benefit products is they come with a little card, and it's tucked into here, into this little top part of the mirror. My word. Well, it wouldn't be a video with me if I wasn't dropping things. It slides right in here, and it gives you great tips for using the products inside. So I think that's also a really nice benefit from Benefit. So we're going to use that. I'm also going to use my favorite highlighter, which I love, love, love from them. It is the Highbrow. Hold on, let me get to my brow drawer. I'm so organized now, I don't know where things are. Let me get to that. Why is it not with the brows? Oh my word. Okay. Alright, here it is. Here it is. I put it in with my, yeah, it's called Highbrow by Benefit. So I love that. Let me get a Benefit mascara from here. I have several of their mascaras, and I think today I'm going to use the Bad Gal Bang. That's a really fun one. I also have another one from them. I just can't put my hands on it right this second. That's not it. Oh well, this is going to be a great one to use for today anyway. And then, let's see, we have all our blushes, we have our highlighters, we have our eyes. I will get my Maybelline Color Tattoo out to prime. I don't have a setting spray for them. I've not tried one from them. So let me just pick up my e.l.f. my coconut one that I love. We have blush. Let me grab my Rimmell Stay Powder, and we'll use that. And then that's my hair stuff down there. So, okay. All right, so let's get started. Let's get started with our eyes first. So I'm going to pick out, let me do this. Uh-oh, I got to put my bangs up. You know how it is once I put my bangs up. Watch out, y'all. Let me just put these, oh, that's could have got a bigger clip. just put these off to the side there. There, how's that? Okay, so we're going to utilize the Party Like a Flockstar today. Oh, and can I tell you, these are not Benefit, but look at these brushes that I got. These are actually by Tarte. They're flamingos and pineapples. They're amazing. I mean, like, I can't even believe how beautiful they are. I don't even want to use them. They're so beautiful. And they are so soft. So soft. Anyway, they have a very esteemed place here on the brush bar. So, alright. So I'm going to take the lightest color here. It's called Pearls Night Out. First of all, let me tell you what I've done to my face. So I put a post up on Instagram. I'm not sure if you follow me there. If you don't, what you waiting for? But it's about TikTok. Now, I have I have one teenager and one full-grown man. And I learned about this TikTok business from the teenager. I don't quite understand it, but I did sign up for it and get it, or whatever. Anyhow, I saw on today, or was it just on Google, that there is a TikTok video, and I think they're only like 15 seconds, so you can hardly do anything in 15 seconds. So anyway, it's about how to get flawless foundation. So of course these are youngsters, and they don't really have to do much to get flawless faces, you know, because they're young and beautiful. But I did what she said, and there was 4 steps. So I wrote them down, and the paper's over there. But so first you moisturize, and then you put down a fine layer of powder, if my memory serves me, then a setting spray, then your primer, and then your foundation. So I've done all those things, and I wanted to go ahead and film today on top of this so that I can do kind of a wear test later and see how it worked out. So I used my Do You Too Faced foundation in nude. I used my Tarte Best Tape primer that's hydrating. I used my Best Tape setting spray. I used my Rimmell matte powder, and then I used my CeraVe lotion. So that was backwards how I did my face. So I've done all of that. So I'm not going to go back and redo all of those things. But I will be ready to put on my bronzer and all of that stuff later. So I'm just going to use my Maybelline VIP shadow here as a primer. And you've seen me do this a dozen times before. And the reason that I lay down this primer is because we want to smooth out any imperfections that we have in the lid area. Because we want our foundation to lay down nicely. You know, we all have things with our lids. We either have veins, or we have, like, I have this little mole that I have to contend with. Sometimes I have little oil glands that seem to, like, pop up out of nowhere. I think that's what they are. Anyway, they're little tiny glands. So they pop up, but we want to make sure that we are giving ourselves the best foundation to lay our eyeshadow on, because if we're going to invest all this time, I mean, really, time's a ticking for us. And we can be doing better things than putting on our makeup that's going to be gone in 5 seconds when we look up at lunch. So I'm checking the monitor because for some reason my camera likes to turn off at like 10 minutes or 12 minutes. So if I'm checking over there, that's exactly what I'm doing. I also am looking into the viewfinder of the camera, so it looks like I'm talking to someone else, but I'm really talking to you. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I'm going to pick up a nice fluffy brush, and I'm going to pick up this lightest color here on the eyeshadow side, and again, it's called Pearls Night Out. So let me just pick up my handy dandy handheld mirror so I can just lay a light dusting of this down from my eyelids to my eyeshadow. I just feel like sometimes if you have a color that's not too light, I mean, you don't want to highlight it first and then lay your makeup down over top of it for sure. But if this is light enough, then you can just go ahead and put that all the way down. Alright, so I didn't do my eyebrows. I probably should do those. But I'm using this Benefit highbrow pencil that is my favorite. I love it. Just to kind of give my eyebrows an arch there. I hope that you can see that. And I just want to blend that in a tiny bit. And I'm going to go in and do my brows in just a few seconds after we get moving, because everybody doesn't have great brows. I'm one of those people that has really strange brows. There's like only like 4 or 5 hairs and they're like really long. So I have to trim them regularly and they're crazy wild. So I have to keep them trimmed and I have to keep them plucked. So let me get in here and grab, my brow stuff. I do not have, let's see. All right, this is the Benefit Gimme Brow. So I'm going to try this. This is in the color, oh me, 3. Brow Volumizing Fiber Gel. Okay, so let's give this a whirl. All right, so it's on a cute little spoolie, which I love. I got this like in a little kit. Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay. Well, the spoolie is nice and small. It does quicken the process a little by having the gel and the spoolie in one. Oftentimes I'm using a pencil and then going back with a spoolie. So I feel like this is cool. Oh, there's some more color. And then I'm gonna add just a little bit more color over here. Okay. Alrighty. That's definitely much better. So this is number 3 color. I don't see a color on it. Okay. So we laid our highlighter down from eyebrow to eyelash, and now I'm going to go in with this In Your Tangerine Dreams. That's the second down. So I'm going to use that as my transition color. I'm just going to I'm going to use the same brush that I used before. And I'm just going to dip in there. And just lay that in my crease. It's actually it's lighter than I thought. So I may go in with the other color that's down there that's kind of a, I don't know, kind of a clay color. So I may go and do that. I'm going to pull this down a little bit. I'm going to pull that down and let me grab another fluffy brush. I love these Eco Tool brushes. This is a great double-ended one. So I'm going to go in Hey Coral Friend, which is a beautiful coral color. Here it's the third one down, the second one from the bottom where my fingers are. It's called Hey Coral Friend, and I'm going to lay that down right there in the crease. These aren't very, very pigmented, so I think it's nice. I think that this will be a kit that you really can't make a mistake with, that when you're trying to get dressed at 6-something in the morning, you don't have to worry about, am I going to pick up too much pigment? Am I going to, am I going to have too much on? Am I going to have to start over? I don't think so. Not with this. Okay. So I'm also going to bring it up a little higher for myself, above my eye socket bone, because I do have such a large area here and I don't want my highlighter to go down all the way so far. It would be nice if your eyes always look the same. They're not going to, and it's okay. It's okay. We're just rolling with it. We are just rolling with it. This is our one chance that we have in life. This is our one chance. This isn't like a trial. This isn't like a pre-game show or whatever. Like, this is it. So if you go to work and your eyes don't match, they don't match. That's all. That's all. Probably no one will notice. And if they do, maybe they can teach you how to make them perfect. I don't know. But here's what we're not going to do. We're not going to worry about that. All right. So I'm picking up an old, gosh, I think this is a Bare Essentials brush. And I'm picking up Hot Copper, which is the darkest color on the bottom. And I'm going to bring that right here into the lower third on the outside there. These colors are really pretty. They're really pretty, and they're really like workable. Like if you wanted to build these colors and make them a little darker, you probably could. But I think this is really like a no fuss, no muss. I mean, I think you could get your eye on and get out the door in a hurry in the morning with this, for real. All right, so I'm gonna go in for something a little bit sparkly. I'm gonna go into my or the Benefit of the Pink Squad, and I'm gonna pick up some Tickle. People were really abuzz about that color, and I'm gonna lay that down right in the center just to give it some lift. And this color is amazing. If you wanted to, oh my gosh, can you see it? Can you see how beautiful that is? That Tickle? Oh my gosh. And you know what else you can do? If you wanted to make this a little bit more, this Tickle is amazing. I would like to take a bath in that. I want to be that sparkly pink color all the time. It is so beautiful. Okay, so I'm just going to lay that right down on the inside there. See how beautiful that is? Oh, I am so like in love with this kit. It's perfect. And you know what? This Party Like a Flockstar would be a great kit to travel with because you have everything you need in there. All you would need is your highbrow, your mascara, and whatever you want to use on your, you know, your eyebrows. This Gimme Brown would be a good one to take along with you. So super cute. And then it has the highlighter and everything in there. You can also pick up, like, I think you can get the Tickle by itself, because I know I got the cookie by itself because that was not in the one that I purchased because I got the pink one. And they come with these little brushes. So you have everything that you need there. All right, I'm going to pick up out of the Pink Squad. I'm going to pick up actually I think I'm going to pick up the Hula. The Hula has like this cult following. Like, okay, here's the thing. I work a lot. I have 2 jobs. And one of my jobs is very, very stressful. The other job is not, because if it was, I couldn't do it. I can't do 2 stressful jobs. I just can't. I'm just too old. So there's just a lot of things in life that I just don't know about, that I just am oblivious to. But since I've been home, and I'll be home, this is like my 3rd week at home, I very rarely, okay, I'm picking up the Dandelion blush that's in the Pink Squad. It's right here. Oh, beautiful. And I'm just going to just put that around the apples and then kind of bring that back. Again, if you're mature and you are doing your thing, and if you have large pores here in this area, you don't want to put a lot of color product right there because it's just going to kind of settle and make them more visible. So I'm dropping it here and then pulling it back towards my hairline. So this is my 3rd week sitting at home. And I have to tell you, it's been kind of weird because when they say you need to stay home and rest, you need to stay home and rest. And I've been home. Like, I don't go anywhere except if I have to go out and get some groceries or something like that. Like, I'm home. And I had no idea how to rest. I didn't. I have no idea how to rest. Resting to me was like, okay, my checklist is done. The house is as good as it's going to get for tonight, and I can go to sleep now. That was resting to me. It wasn't saying, okay, that can wait. Okay, those dishes can get done tomorrow. The dishwasher can be unloaded tomorrow. All of those things. It was none of that. It was, let me get everything done I need to get done, and then I just passed out. And then I woke up like just hours later and did it all over again. And I've been doing that for a solid year, working 2 jobs, almost. Yeah, in a couple months it'll be like a solid year. So for a solid 10 months I've been doing that. I had no idea what actual rest was. Because rest isn't just sitting down. Rest is resting your mind and your soul. And so I've posted a little bit about it, but I don't want to seem like a weirdo. But this whole health scare, this whole resting process is making me look at life a lot differently. and just peeling back the layers of things that I thought was important and things that I thought needed to be done and things, I don't know, that I guess I was expected to do, and just really taking a good long look at that, you know. And when I started this channel, my friend at work watched it and she's like, this isn't your passion, is it? It's what you're doing on there. She said, you can tell, you know, you're good at what you do at work and everything, but this is your passion. This is like, I went to school to teach, and just the politics and everything that's just in public school, it wasn't for me. It just wasn't for me. But I'm a trained teacher, and I feel like I want to train you about something that you want to know about and that can help your life be better. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with all of that. But I hope you enjoy these. I hope you enjoy the energy that I'm able to put into it now that my body and my mind is rested, that I'm able to kind of think clearly. Hope that you enjoyed that. I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason, so I know this happened for a reason, and I guess we'll see what that reason is somewhere down the road. But thank you for following me on this journey. Really, it means a lot. The people that have subscribed to me just in the month that I've been here is kind of surprising. You know, I know there's YouTube people with thousands and thousands and thousands of followers, and hey, as long as whoever is watching is learning something, I'm good. I'm good. It's really what I'm doing it for. So, okay. All right. So, let us not be remiss in adding some tickle to the top to our highlights, because this is amazing. It's this pink gold. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. It's so pretty. Like, I for real want to like have this in my life forever. Oh, amazing. So beautiful. Okay, so we'll put the Cheekleader palette away. We are done with that. And I am going to just grab my matte stay powder, my Rimmell stay powder. And I'm just going to powder down the look, kind of tone down a little bit. Whoops. But the highlighter is so pretty. And I'm kind of looking at my makeup, and I have a little bit of dew, and I'm happy about that because it was one of the reasons that I changed my my foundation, because I felt like I was looking a little dry. So I'm really actually kind of happy with the dew that I see. Okay, let's finish out with the under eye and then our mascara, and then we will finish out this look with a lip from here. I'm going to use the other side of the Eco Tool brush that I used, and I'm going to take the kind of coral color, the Hey Coral Friend, and I'm just going to lay that down under my lashes, like that. And that just kind of ties the bottom with the top. I have a little bit of fallout from the tickle here. I'm going to go back in with my highbrow, and I'm just going to put some right at the inner corners of my eyes. I feel like this is a really simple, quick way to just draw attention to the inside of your eye, and it will just kind of lift them up. So there. Okay, so we're going to do that, and then at our brow, which I'm going to use the Bad Gal Bang and put that right on. It must be a 12-minute and 38-second max for filming, because that's when it cuts off every time. But mascara makes a huge difference in your eye look. I know a lot of people use false lashes, and I have some. I'm going to get brave one day. I'm going to get brave one day and try it. There we go. I think this mascara is nice and buildable. I really feel like I need a nice lengthening, volumizing mascara with this look so that it kind of breaks up the complexion and the eye. I think that's really pretty. I love it. Okay, and then I'm going to take my e.l.f. Glowy Mist, and I will spray that all over. And then pick up my foundation brush, sponge. I'm going to let that dry a tiny bit. And then I'm just going to press everything in to set it and lock it into place. Oh, that's some mascara wet. That's no good. Okay. All right. And that is going to finish up our Benefit Beautiful All Day Party Like a Flockstar and Cheekleaders. What do you think? Oh, let's see. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so let's go over real quickly all that we did today. So I already had my base down and I told you all about that. So, oh, we got to put on a lip. Oh my goodness. Silly girl. All right, I'm going to pick up a lip liner and I'm going to pick up this lip gloss that's called Party to the Pink. Let me grab a bigger brush. Oh. Well, just so you know, there's a little plastic thing, which is very smart of Benefit to do, that you need to pull up before you can get any of the lip gloss out. So it's nice. So if you're traveling with it, you're not going to worry about sticking your finger in it and ruining your lip palette. So that's very nice. Very good reason why I couldn't get anything out of it. Okay. These are really sheer. So like I say, I really feel like it's really like a foolproof. You can't make a mistake with this palette. All right. I'm going to pick up a little bit of the purple that's called Don't Blow a Fuse Eye. I'm going to pick up a little bit of that and layer it too. Okay, there you go. I like a little bit more color, but I think these are a nice addition to it. I feel like the eye is kind of bold, so I wouldn't want too bold of a lip, but I really like it. So, okay. So, we did our Party Like a Rock Star kit. We used our Cheekleader Pink Squad with that amazing tickle inside, which was to die for. Used our Benefit Highbrow to highlight the inner corners of our eyes, as well as above our eyebrows and our under our eyebrows for a highlight. We use our Bad Gal Bang mascara. I also utilized the Benefit Gimme Brow in number 3 today, which I think I like very much. And then I did not have a powder from them, so I used my Rimmell powder to set it, and then I set everything and tapped it in with my e.l.f. Coconut Mist Water. So, that is it. That is our Party Like a Flockstar, right? Party Like a Flockstar look. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you will give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Also, check back on Sunday for my Sunday Chat with Melissa. And also give me a follow on Instagram at Sunday Chats with Melissa. Until we meet again, until we chat again.